Alright folks, so I just listened to some 3 Pac and I've done a video. I did one back in August. Jackal Goldkick and I talked about him a bit. 3 Pac influenced his The Dog character. You know, you've seen him a few times on the channel. He'll continue. But, so yeah, I listened to 3 Pac more. It's been 6 years since he passed back in October of 2015. I don't know how many folks out there, especially on YouTube, have given props and have kind of said, hey, you know, hats off to this guy and that sort of thing. Pop corks, pop bottles, just as kind of like, you know, a tip off of like a salute of sorts. But we're going to do that. You know, in some cases, it almost feels like 2015 was yesterday. But at the same time, a lot of stuff has happened. It makes you curious, like, what 3 Pac would have thought of coronavirus. He definitely, I think, would have been a pretty big ass clown about that sort of stuff. He would have had some good songs for COVID and that sort of thing. And, you know, other things like the Me Too movement, you know, zero hoots, you know, don't, don't give, don't give no hoots about these Bill Cosby motherfuckers. He didn't know about all that. So this is kind of the thing. But, so yeah, I listened to a few more songs. I mean, I'd heard Rap God. I think JGK introduced me to that song. I heard that one, which has over 1 million plays on YouTube. But then I listened to Trap God. So that was another thing there. Trap God was efficient. And, yeah, it was enjoyable. I mean, that's the thing, is it really did sound like a trap beat. I mean, just the way it was, that sounded like circa so much shit that was going on. I mean, I'm not going to call out Future or Young Thug or some of those people, but it did sound like a pretty, you know, maybe the more generic trap artists out there that just kind of make those, you know, threats and kind of in your face, this kind of, but then also in that atmospheric kind of music. I mean, it felt just like it, except it was supposed to be a very candid, sarcastic approach to it. So it was funny. Just because there's not stuff like that. I mean, most of the time when trap comes on, you hear that bumping up the street as people are cruising and stuff. You think, oh shit, you know, I can't believe it. You know, that dude's a badass, that sort of stuff. So this is kind of, it's like, come on. Every single time trap, it was good for 3 Pac to say, I think people are taking this too seriously. So that was kind of the thing there. I also listened to Ain't Stoppin', which was another, I liked how that was at like the train station or whatever. It was good vibes from that. And it was just a knockoff of like a hustle song. There's a lot of hustle songs out there. You know, ain't stopping, I ain't gonna quit, never gonna give up, that sort of thing. Hustle till not, no offense to Juicy J, but hustle till I die. I mean, that's an overused concept now. Wasn't, you know, 13 years ago, but it's kind of getting that way. Yeah, just a bunch of those records. I also listened to Zero, like Squat Hoot. That was another one that felt like more of like a motivation type song. So yeah, it's just fun stuff there. Kind of liked what's going on. You know, 3 Pac, you know, like I said, it's been 6 years. So it's just kind of one of those things about like, just like, hey, you know, plenty of stuff going on. You have to pour out a 40 for him, pour something out for him, you know, just give him the respect of that, just because chances are he'd be going haywire right now if he could. So